this is the first match of the entire night where you could almost guarantee that the stakes are pretty much even for either man. Macintosh has nothing to prove here amongst WrestlePro. He's already the gold champion. This is pure pride that he would enter himself in the Dream 16. And then, of course, you have Matt Sydal, the accomplished veteran of professional wrestling. He's been in every major company. He's done it all.
That shows you what winning the Dream 16 tournament means to all the individuals who entered. Macintosh, the reigning gold champion of WrestlePro. In this tournament, he's got nothing to prove. Then you have Matt Sydal, who's wrestled all across the world. Many crowds exceeding 60, 70,000 people. Who will come out on top here in Brooklyn, here in the final match of the first round?
These two just feeling each other out at this point. But I have no doubt that very shortly we're going to see flips and moves that you and I even can't, that neither one of us can keep up with.
Absolutely. We are very excited here at ringside. J Enterprise. Tommy. You
couldn't even say my full name.
I'm so excited. I can't even speak right. But no, I am J Enterprise here with Tommy Grayson in Brooklyn. We are WrestlePro, and this is going to be a hell of a match.
It sure is, as Matt Sydal working Macintosh with that side headlock right now.
Of course, shout out to our good friends GoPro Wrestling providing the footage for this spectacular night here in Brooklyn.
And shout out to everybody over at WrestlePro. Shout out to the entire staff, the locker room, everybody. This has just been a phenomenal night with some matches that the fans here, they're never going to forget.
Who's going to be the first to fly? That's what I'm curious.
Well, on one hand, you have Matt Sydal, pioneer of the Lucha Libre and high-flying division for the better part of 20 years, and Matt Macintosh, a young upstart. WrestlePro knows exactly what he could do. He's the gold champion.
Matt Macintosh in his second reign as WrestlePro champion.
The first ever WrestlePro champion.
Having a little fun with this crowd right now. Puts his sights back on to Mr. Sydal, who now has the advantage. Grabbing that arm, he's got a wrist lock. Very basic maneuver, very painful maneuver. Macintosh knows the counter, gets out of that headlock. Macintosh now. Leapfrog. Big smile on the face of the reigning gold champion. What does he have in mind? With a figure four type maneuver, adding the head into that and the left arm. Head to toe pain for Matt Sydal.
And right now, Sydal's got to get out of the orchard right now because Macintosh has got to make him one of his apples.
Sydal, fresh for the picking right now for the bad apple, Matt Macintosh. Going back to that wrist lock into an inverted hammerlock. You're going to see everything in this match.
You're
Technical wrestling, chain wrestling, high-flying maneuvers.
Lucha Libre.
Guts personified here at WrestlePro in the middle of that ring right now.
Blocking a snapmare out.
And a 2 count. Macintosh going to the corner, regrouping.
You see the visible frustration over at Sydal, but
Hurricanrana. Macintosh given the opportunity to breathe. Not enough time though. Gets a foot to his chest. And then a foot right to the hamstring area. That is not fun. Any kind of kick to the leg, especially for someone like Matt Macintosh, who likes to utilize those high-flying, fast-paced maneuvers. Taking out Macintosh's legs is a very good strategy on the part of Sydal.
Macintosh with an up and over, handspring, leg sweep, beautiful moonsault.
2 count, Macintosh questioning that count. Could have sworn that was a 3, but the ref admonishing him, letting him know that was in fact a 2 count.
And I think we're about to see our first airborne competitor here in the match.
Flying apples perhaps. No, a fake out. The athleticism.
How do you like them apples, says Matt Macintosh.
Sydal doesn't seem to like it very much.
comes back in, and
McIntosh baited him there. Sydal now on the outside of the ring.
pair of sneakers right to the face.
McIntosh deciding, do I let him come back in? Nope, I'm going to go chase him now. Both men outside the ring.
And we spoke about earlier in the night how being on the outside of the ring can either work directly in your favor or directly against it.
There's been a lot of action on the outside tonight.
There certainly has. We saw the big boys fly. We saw some brawling. We even saw some guardrail play in multiple matches, but now a poke to the eye.
A blatant poke to the eye.
Referees can't really do much about it. Didn't happen in the ring.
There's a lot on the line tonight. Big, big stakes. The ref is going to let that slide.
It is the Dream 16, and the night doesn't end until the final pinfall of the night. Now, what do you think the strategy is for both of these men? Macintosh, of course, being the champion, and the guy really with, everything to lose here. Matt Sydal, of course, the veteran in the sport. But you see Sydal take back control with some.
I think that's what he has to do. Sydal has to use his experience. I think when it comes to speed, strength, agility, they're pretty evenly matched. It's the experience and the knowledge that Sydal has accumulated over the years all around the world that may be the determining factor in this matchup.
So you're talking life experience,
Absolutely.
being outside of your comfort zone as opposed
Absolutely.
to being in the comfort zone right now. But
when you have the experience of Matt Sydal, you pick up some more things that other people who have not had that experience have yet to encounter yet.
You see that right now. Sydal taking a much slower, more methodical approach to this match as he looks to eliminate the knee of Matt McIntosh.
And when talking about strategy, I think both of those men have to concentrate on the other's legs. As I mentioned earlier, both these men like to utilize high-flying, fast-paced maneuvers.
Lucha Libre influenced arsenal. Both of these men are vicious competitors.
And none of those high-flying Lucha Libre maneuvers can be executed when you're laying on the canvas.
Case in point.
Irish whip now. Somerset.
Will it be enough?
Sunset flip attempt. Pinfall only yielded a 2. But McIntosh's legs yielding.
Sydal loudly exclaiming, that was a bad idea, and now you're going to pay for it. And now literally he's tying his own legs up in the rope.
That might be one of those tricks that he learned traveling the roads, working for as long as he has in the wrestling business.
Beautiful Russian leg sweep with a...
It's all about the playbook.
Modified Russian leg sweep.
Whose playbook has more tricks in it? Down the ropes now, the ref telling him to break it up.
McIntosh's knee has got to be writhing in pain. I wouldn't be surprised if a trip to the ER would it be followed by this match.
He's definitely favoring that left leg, which Sydal, he's honed in on it now. There is a bullseye right on that leg with another kick. And remember, those hamstring kicks from earlier on in the match, they are coming into effect now. This might have been his game plan from the very beginning, but McIntosh still has some fight in him. Left hook, right hook. Going for a slam.
But the leg was too weak, and Sydal counters with one of his trademark maneuvers.
Driving him down with that leg, got the 2 count. But McIntosh is on his back, not where he wants to be. Sydal has something in mind. Could we see it? Yes, that is a beautiful moonsault. 2 count. Sydal a little bit beside himself there. He expected that to be it. He thought it was over, and now the wheels are turning. He's thinking, okay, that didn't work. What else do I have in my playbook to put Matt McIntosh away?
Interesting submission here.
That moonsault could not give him a pinfall victory, and now he's gone to a possible submission victory here.
He's got that modified clover is what it looks like. Modified version of the Indian Deathlock.
That is causing not only a lot of pain to Matt McIntosh, but a lot of damage as well.
McIntosh breaks free, though. You can't take out the fight in either one of these competitors.
I think the damage has already been done, though. He is holding that leg. Now he's going after Sydal's legs. Little eye for an eye there. Couple forearms and Sydal right back to that leg. Macintosh goes down like a sack of potatoes. Look, he's using the ropes for assistance. Macintosh, it's almost as if he can't put the full weight on those legs. He needs the ropes to help him stand on his feet.
Smart strategy, but unfortunately leaves himself wide open for an attack such as a basement dropkick like what Matt Sydal just applied.
As per the strategy he has been utilizing. Matt Macintosh crawling, looking for assistance to help him get back on his feet. The damage has been done to those legs, the hamstring, the knee.
Thunderous enziguri. What he's looking for is an opportunity for something like that, and maybe he has his opening.
Absolutely, he needs Sydal to slip up. The advantage is still in Sydal's favor. Sydal needs to make mistakes. He made a mistake there coming into the corner one too many times, and now Macintosh, the pendulum has swung.
But it's
Two
not
and a
enough.
half. 2.5.
And that right there is where the experience factor comes in. The travels and the time spent learning and owning the craft. Sydal, it's going to take a lot more to put him away than that.
Going back to that leg where Macintosh caught him. Sydal's now is down. Oh, desperation pin, no.
Roll through, possibly going for... Plants him with a cradle shock.
Trash talking, plants him, no. Another kick out. The final first round match continues, ladies and gentlemen. This night is not over yet. One of these men will advance. 7 men have advanced. We got one more to go to add to the quarterfinals of the Dream 16 tournament.
And will it be the bad apple, the WrestlePro Gold Champion, Matt Macintosh, or will it be Matt Sydal? Going for the stomp. Standing switch reversed by both men.
Go behind by them both. Classic elbow to the jaw. Macintosh went for another one there. Sydal counters and drops him right on the back of his head. We got a cover.
That looks like a sidewalk slam of sorts.
Macintosh got to shake that off. His legs are probably throbbing, and now his head has got to be throbbing.
And that's not pretty. That's not a good position to be in. Not only can you not put weight on your legs, but, you know, he could be out cold.
One of the last things that you want is a concussion. This is still the first round. Matt Macintosh wants to advance. He wants to win this tournament. You cannot get concussed in your first matchup of this tournament.
Well,
a chop. Another one. Lighting up Matt Macintosh's chest. Macintosh is not retaliating. Sydal is laying into him.
going for the roundhouse.
We got a duck and a cover, a 1, a 2, and a kick out. What a reversal there, a counter. Sydal, another trick. He is so good. Matt Macintosh is trying to survive at this point.
These two are just looking for pinfalls out of anything they can get a hold of.
Their bodies are hurting. They are looking for a win now any way they can. That pinfall too close to the ropes. Matt Macintosh, that's a good sign. After being dropped on his head just a minute ago, he still had the wherewithal. He knew where he was, and he got that rope to break up that pinfall.
It's ring awareness and knowing where you are at all times, even in those desperate moments. That
we're talking about Sydal's experience, but Matt Macintosh is no slouch. He's not a rookie. He's been doing this for quite some time as well. Ducking that clothesline.
Handspring.
Off the ropes. Oh! Handspring cutter. One of the fortes of Macintosh. Is that it? It is! We have a winner. Matt Macintosh advances. He rounds out the 8.
To the next round, Matt Macintosh.
Matt Macintosh.